Welcome back. This past few days have been really hectic. Life is lifing, and I honestly forgot because I was having so much fun telling the story of Luthor Strode. But yeah, X-Men 97 and Invincible dropped this past 2 days, and it's time for me to give my review. Honestly, I forgot X-Men, and maybe that was my subconscious telling me that this episode was going to suck, because in my opinion, it did. I'm not a fan of filler episodes, and this was a filler freaking episode. I mean, come on, a bottle episode? Really? Bottle episodes are an episode of a series that just take place in one room, and in my opinion, this was a bottle episode because it was about, what's her name? Jubilee's birthday, and she had her whole birthday in a game, so she had to battle. It was just weird, bro. The only fun side was that we got to see her future self. We see the potential of her powers, what they could be, and that was lit. Especially the part where her future self throwing actual Ressentia cans. That one was crazy too. But in all honesty, you didn't come here to talk about X-Men 97. We're here for Invincible, because this was the series finale, and it was it was something. It was great. Don't get me wrong, but Jesus Christ, the fact alone that we're supposed to see. Let me not spoil it, but yeah, my review for this show, for the season so far, is amazing. We started off slow, and because of the break, I was pissed off and I said rubbish, but it was still good. And the fact that this episode, we got to see a lot of people, made me smile too. If we're starting with reviews, let's talk about Omni-Man, because he's going through it. The way Viltrumite executions work is you cannot be executed if you're not in peak form. So Omni-Man actually had to heal to the point of perfection and show that he's capable of defending himself before he dies. And because of this, he actually shows that, okay, I'm actually healed. And it's time for his execution because he's healed. Like, the way it works is so weird. Why would you kill someone when they're in peak form? Seems a bit psychotic to me, but nobody was more psychotic than Armstrong Levy. This guy, oh my God. I've never wanted to beat someone up as much as I want to beat this guy up. He is literally torturing our Mark for what the other Marks did in alternate universes. Obviously, this is the good universe, so the universe you came from is the bad one. Why are you taking your anger out on the good one? Go to those universes and fight those Marks. Do you feel what I'm saying? Like, he literally has the ability to travel through dimensions now. Why are you attacking our Invincible? I mean, obviously, we know what Mark did. He interfered with your experiment to save the world by merging all your minds together. But you did merge all your minds together. It's not his fault you look like garbage now. I mean, it's clearly his fault, but still, he thought he was doing the right thing. And now you're sending him to dimensions with dinosaurs that talk, that want to eat him. You're torturing his kid brother in front of his mother. His kid brother, who we now know learns pretty fast. And you're clearly traumatizing him at this young age. Not a good look, my boy. But still, yes, we hate Armstrong Levi, but we got to see Spider-Man. Or should I call him Spider Dude? Because I'm guessing Marvel couldn't license Spider-Man for this show because it's too edgy, but still. This was cool to see. I mean, Spider Dude was okay. He was doing what Spider-Man usually does, shooting webs, climbing on walls, and fighting Professor Octopus. I mean, that's his name in this universe. It was so goofy, but it was still fun to see. But back to the story. Mark was going through it. His mother was going through it. He was getting his ass beat in the first episode because of this guy. And clearly he tried to save him, which Mark tried to remind him of, but he couldn't accept it. Because in his mind, he has about 70 other hims who all have clearly bad memories of Mark. So the good memories have been undershadowed. I mean, in one universe, Mark straight up kills Armstrong Levy's son right in front of him. And it was the most evil Mark ever. If you guys have read the books, you know this prick. He is a literal demon, in my opinion. Not only does he eat human flesh, he kills people's sons. But not just him, every version of Mark that was evil. I mean, is he only one universe that has one good Mark? Are there no other good Marks? Because I'm trying to understand why our universe has the only good one. Anyways, we get why Armstrong Levy hates Mark. But you're not supposed to hate him because this is not the Mark from your world. I mean, they even sent Mark to the Walking Dead universe, and that was pretty cool. But yeah, back in reality, Debbie was going through it. But as we have seen, Debbie ain't no pussy. She will talk her shit to your face. It doesn't matter if you beat her up, she will talk. And boy, did she talk. It was even funny when Mark went to DC Universe, because we know that DC would have given them the license to do Batman any day, any time. But Marvel, yeah, Marvel sucks for this. Anyways, Mark decided to use his brain for once and wait for Armstrong to put his head through an attack. But when he got home, he saw his mother bloodied up, missing an arm. And Armstrong knew, yeah, I messed up, because Mark fought. And when Mark fights without holding back, even if Armstrong was beating him at first, when Mark decides, okay, you want to fight? Let's fight. He really is someone. He knows how to put the beat down on someone. Because he beat the crap. I mean, he turned Armstrong to mush. It was so cool. I'm not even going to lie to you. It was actually the coolest thing I've seen. Even if it was a bloody mess, it was cool to me because I really wanted Armstrong to get it. And he got it. For real, for real. But Mark was then stranded in another world. He didn't think it through. He had post-nut clarity. Back with his father, though, he was going through his second round of punishment, and this time he wanted to walk out by himself like a G. When he saw Alan. If you guys don't know, both him and Alan become best friends going forward, but yeah, more on that later. Back with Invincible, though, we see that because he left his world turned to shit. So they had to come from the future to come save him and send him back to his world. So as we all know, the Viltrumites are coming. And clearly, this planet has a lot of heroes. And without Invincible, the Viltrumites would just come in and kill everyone. So I'm guessing that is the disaster that they needed Mark for. But Eve, in her infinite wisdom, decides to tell Mark that she has always loved him, which is kind of not cool because her past self doesn't know that she did it. So now Mark has a cheat sheet. He has someone he could always call, and it's not right. He's supposed to confess he loves Eve because he truly loves her, not because of the whole destiny, future self bullshit. We even get to see older Rex, or rather older robots, and it was a surreal moment because we know what he is capable of. But more on that later. Invincible goes home. He sees his mom is alive. He's thankful. Immortal also finds out Kate is alive. And he doesn't even care about her explanation, if I'm being honest, because he clearly loves her and he's just happy she's alive. They embrace. Invincible has to understand that at this point, he needs to take his training more seriously there because there are going to be more bigger and badder threats to come. As we know, Conquest is on his way. Like literally, that guy, from the sound of his name, Conquest, he's a really, really mean Viltrumite. So get ready for that as well. In my book, this season was good. It was great. It was like season 1, to be honest. But I hate the fact that now we have to wait again for another season. That sucks a lot. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you want me to pick up from where season 2 left off, so I can just start dropping videos on Invincible. Have a great day.